Hello and welcome back to another episode. Today I have a tale for you of lighting, lamps, light bulbs, and I suppose 4 separate sources of light that have entered my life in recent weeks in particular. But really, this story begins last September, in and around my birthday. I just got out of hospital, in fact, and as part of a care package, folks from the Discord server sent over a variety of things, including this funky light here. It's the sort of thing I've always wanted in my life, and particularly in my office. It's actually a light bulb that's suspended using magnetism, and it's actually part of its on-off mechanism that it floats. You see, you can take the bulb away and it turns off. You can put it back and it will turn on again, just hovering in space, and you can actually close the gap and it will turn off on the surface where you're resting the lamp. This is the sort of thing that I had my eye on an Amazon wish list for months, if not years. It's actually a light bulb that's pointing upwards as opposed to hanging downwards, but I never really had the spare cash to treat myself, and so this was a real, genuine, absolute wonderful treat, which has been living over there, over this shoulder, but I've decided to put it there from now on as part of this video framing, this set. But more recently, a few weeks ago, I came across another source of light, and this is really where it starts to get it gathers pace, shall we say. I came across this guy in a charity shop. It is, of course, a Minecraft torch. It lights up wonderfully. It's the sort of thing that absolutely appeals to me. It's computer gaming made real, a little bit like the Zelda compass there that I made a little while ago. If I can make it and hold it, and it's the scale that works, it's going to be mine. I'm going to take it home with me. This guy also has the advantage of actually being able to hang on the wall. In fact, it hangs on the wall just up there next to the window. And you can put 2 screws in the wall and it will hang like a Minecraft torch on the wall. So that's 2 sources of light now that I've gained in recent months and weeks that are adding to the atmosphere here in my office. So we have a floating light bulb lamp from a few months ago, a birthday / get well soon present. We have a Minecraft torch from a few weeks ago that I simply had to have. 3 to 5 weeks ago I found that. And then a couple of weeks ago on Facebook Marketplace, of course, I love Facebook Marketplace for buying and selling things locally. I came across this guy, what was sold as a converted oil lamp. I don't think this ever was actually an oil lamp. The mechanism here has no internal workings. It's silver soldered in place, so I don't actually think this ever controlled a wick going up and down in the oil lamp. And therefore I think it's actually an electric lamp made to look like an oil lamp. It has a cool 1950s, 1960s sort of switch mechanism, which is quite funky. And apart from needing some wiring fixing, the earth, both in the lamp and in the plug, needed reattaching, and everything needs a good, tidying up, a good recrimping and that sort of stuff. The only downside was that it came with a standard energy-saving light bulb, a pale white light with no real character. And what I wanted from this was drama, something that would go over on that side of the office where I film archaeology and history and educational videos that could add a bit of visual interest. And that pale light was not going to do that. So that week I went out with my good friend Rob, also known as Charmanar on the Discord server, and we went looking for a light bulb that would have some visual interest. Something like a flame light actually is what I was after, a flame effect light bulb. He had one version in mind, sort of literally a incandescent and red coloured bulb. I was looking for LED flames, but actually what we came across was this. Now, this is not a flame effect light bulb. It's actually a very interesting bulb. It's an LED bulb inside where the chrome on the outside of the bulb has got holes in it, and it's all colorized so that when it's turned on you have a very interesting visual effect. And that effect was so hypnotic in the store that I simply had to try it in the lamp. The only problem being that, it doesn't fit. The glass for the lamp wouldn't fit over the bulb, so it was a no-go. But I didn't want to return the bulb. I decided to go looking for another bulb for that lamp, and I'll come back to that in a moment. So I went looking for another lamp, lamp number 4 for this bulb, and I found that lamp when my lovely wife and I were out at B&Q, a local hardware store, kind of like Home Depot, I guess, and we came across this fantastic lamp. Very, very simple mechanism with a physical switch on top, almost like an experiment box of some sort. Really quite whimsical. I loved it, and I thought that's perfect for the bulb. Except the bulb didn't work with this lamp. It was a bayonet bulb, so it would work with the converted oil lamp, but it wouldn't work with this lamp. This one has an E27 connection, which is screwed, which is this one here. So I did return this bulb, well, that bulb eventually. I replaced that bulb with this bulb, so it would fit in here, and believe me, it was worth it. I had to pay a little bit extra because the bayonet bulbs were on sale. The E27 bulbs were not on sale, but it's worth it. Look, just check this out. So you go. It's so good, so incredibly pleasing. Now, if the colour isn't quite coming across properly on camera, it might be a little bit hard to see. You can see it on these photos here, just how beautiful this lamp is. And now it's actually part of our evening routine. We turn this lamp on across the living room on the Welsh dresser that we have as like a warm evening light, along with the Tiffany style lamp and, you know, our fireplace and all that kind of thing. It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic, and this switch makes it, absolutely makes it. It's whimsical. It's like some sort of steampunk experiment thing. And I'm very pleased with it. But that left me with the problem of the converted oil lamp, or the oil lamp. And so I went online, did quite a lot of research, because suddenly I realised that obviously I needed to get a thin bulb, and I came across this guy. This is another LED bulb. It actually has a gyroscope inside, so if it's hanging that way up, the flames inside flicker upwards that way, but in the lamp obviously it's mounted that way and the flames go up in that direction. And this bulb in this lamp looks fantastic. So here we are with the lamp in motion. It's a bit hard to see because it's quite bright, but you can see that it is flickering. I'll try and sort of focus on the bulb. There we go. So you can see that's how it moves within the bulb, but it works really well. This is the atmosphere I was after. Definitely. So I'm just doing some bits and bobs at the computer, waiting for the dishwasher to do its thing. And that flame flicker is incredibly soothing. Just over there in the office. So even though I'm not actually using it for filming at the moment or for streaming, it's really quite nice to have in the background. That was the solution I was after with this lamp and this light bulb. I actually bought 2, so I have a spare, but they're incredibly energy efficient actually. They're rated A, and these sorts of bulbs frequently last for thousands of hours without breaking. So now we have a flickering, fiery, warm evening light in the office as well. So all in all, 4 new sources of light for my office, mainly 1 in the living room, and I'm just thrilled. I'm surrounded by whimsical lighting, and that doesn't even include the LEDs behind me. Oh, and the lighting panel up there. Yeah, I'm just surrounded by it, and it makes life worth living. Anyway, that's the tale of the 4 new sources of light in my life. Hopefully this has been vaguely interesting. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a while since I've made one of these straight to camera story sort of videos on this channel, and I can't guarantee I'll be doing this every single week. We're just going through a slightly strange time at the moment. in terms of work, in terms of grieving for our dog, but also as well in terms of time constraints. So I'll keep on uploading these as often as I can. I aim for every week, but we'll see. Until next time though, hopefully I'll catch you on Twitch, where I'll be continuing Resident Evil 4, and that's right, this Friday is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Day. I'm so excited. In fact, I've basically taken 2/3 of the day just off, heading into the weekend, solidly playing that game, I suspect. I can't wait. Until next time though, do take care. Bye bye.